I hope so.
He's like, maybe. What's going on?
Have we been
Is it not working?
Have we been eaten by a shark by Brendan? No, we're still here.
No, it's just,
We did see one though.
It's just kicked in.
Are we live now? Are we live?
Are we 4 minutes
Are
late?
we live? We're trying.
Can we
over here.
rewind it?
Can we? What? We've got an ad. Well, I think we're live. Is it streaming?
Mitch Skepper.
He's like,
yo.
He's like, yeah. All right, so guys, we're at Moreton Island today. I know, look, Tuesday upload, we were meant to do a video, but I'm just, behind on the edit, so I thought, why not do a live?
Why not?
So we're here on Moreton
here.
Island, and we are relying a lot on gear.
Yeah.
This looks good.
Hey!
If you've just tuned in, we did about 5-6 minutes of live streaming chat, not knowing it wasn't working.
I thought it was quite good.
It was a good practice run.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Anyway, we're here on Moreton Island now. What's going on? We have a phone hotspotting the stream off this phone. We've got another phone
my phone doing
on
the
here,
comments.
and we have all the power running from the red arc gear in the car, off the battery, we're rolling solar, all that kind of
It's
stuff.
a bit going on.
There's a
There's
lot.
heaps
There's a lot
going
going on. So we're hoping the quality's okay for you guys, and we're hoping nothing will drop out. We've got Jason there, cameraman, is flying around like a madman, making sure all the exposure levels and everything are sweet. So, fingers crossed. Right. Should we
Back
get started?
to where we started.
Well, where we are, basically, me and James, we've gone on a trip and we are filming our New South Wales trip. Now, New South Wales? We're on Moreton Island. What's going on there?
We were.
So we had some dramas. The plan was to head north, but we thought, let's not do that because it's like wet season and we don't want to get rained on. But what happened?
We looked at the average forecast, was like, yeah, don't go north, go south. So we went south and we got literally nothing but rain.
It's been constant rain for 4
And we
days.
pushed it out for a while, and then like the last day, it rained like heavy the entire day. We're like, nah. And the forecast was Moreton Bay sunny for the next 3 days. Like,
So we just pinned it back
pinned it
home.
hard.
So we're here on Moreton Island for our tail end of the New South Wales trip. But basically, we are running the FT for the first time. So obviously, we've done that conversion recently. This is kind of the shakedown trip.
100% a shakedown.
So
yeah, it's been good.
It's been real good, actually. The car's gone well, and we did put up some questions on Instagram a few days ago for you guys to put through, and there's been a whole lot about the FTE. So essentially, we'll just get started with the conversion and how it's really fared this trip. What do you reckon? Has it been a good swap to do?
It's been good. Like, it's been better than I expected. Learning the car and the engine's been one thing. It's my first solid front axle coil around cab. So that's been interesting, and the engine's been better than I expected. So
Yeah,
it's been good.
it's gone well. We had a bit of a mishap, a little bit of a funny one, but should we walk through it? Like, we took it for the first run and it seemed a bit underpowered, which I was like, oh yeah, fair enough, stock motor.
Content. We're like, oh yeah, this is what it is. Everyone knows they're an engine that can be capable of so much. We thought, okay, this is what it is. And then 2 weeks ago, I was looking through some videos and realized that my map sensor wasn't plugged in. So when the turbo spools up, it puts pressure in to the system, and the ECU reads that and puts fuel in to counteract that. And that wasn't happening. So I was getting like a lot of air, but no
Leaned
fuel.
out.
So it's lean as shit. So plug the sensor in, and freaking awesome. Like the
Double
power.
power.
Yeah, the
It's
power's
just
there.
amazing.
Put my foot down in the soft sand, and it goes. It's sick.
That's
I love
amazing.
it.
Yeah, so it's been really good, been really reliable as well. You just want to
Super
do
reliable.
a few more changes to like camping setup and stuff.
Yeah, so right now the back of it's just empty. I need to do draw setup. I want to do a bit of suspension work, probably spotties and light bars, make it more of a tourer spec. Don't want to go super big, just make it really well off-road, and maybe do lockers at some point, but make it run well.
Yeah.
So it's going well. Love it, absolutely love it.
All right, so obviously we've got these questions on Instagram, but if you guys do want to ask anything, we are reading in front of us the YouTube live chat as well. So if you want to chat something on there, please go ahead. I have a scan through here. We've got Sean G _79 is asking, what music do you listen to on long hauls on the blacktop?
Oh, I'm a Aussie sort of rapish music, I suppose, like an Earth Boy sort of style. If not like your real classic sing-alongs, like your Chicken Fried, that sort of stuff.
Most of the time mine is whatever's saved on Spotify because you're out of reception. But currently that is lo-fi beats. If you haven't heard lo-fi beats, it is a perfect thing to listen to first thing in the morning.
Lo-fi.
That's that chilled stuff. Where
Oh, is that your shit? I thought that was Jason's, the cameraman.
No, that's I'm all over that. And then country music is always great for the long drives. That keeps you going.
But I'm one of those people that can't get through a whole song.
Yeah.
Everyone knows me, I skip.
Skip.
Yeah, I just can't do it.
We've got X Roads Overlands asking, how do you find the Black Bear tyres perform? Now, this is a good question because both cars are running the Black Bears. So how you fared them? They've been pretty good, actually.
I heard they're a lot better than I expected.
Yeah.
They're quiet, they're not wobbly, they're actually freaking sick. Like, I've always run I spent the most I can on tyres my whole entire time, and these tyres are probably one of my favourite tyres I've had so far. I haven't had a problem with them so far.
It's an interesting one. Like, they're a new sponsor of mine, so obviously, you know, full disclosure on that. But it's been a long time coming because I've wanted to select a brand that I've tried before and make sure that I know is something really good. Now, something that I've noticed is the tracking on these in the sand are incredible. With the mud tyre, a lot of the time, when you're going through dunes and ruts, like, they kind of just walk in and out of the ruts. But I've noticed if you turn up a rut, it'll bite in and get you out of that.
And
so
you don't have that bung, 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 bung on the highway.
Yeah,
I have my
super
windows
quiet,
down the whole
super
time because I don't have aircon yet, but I can still talk to Ash, still talk to the cameraman in the back, and it's pretty good.
Yeah,
like, it's not bad at all.
They're a real good all-round tyre.
Pretty happy.
A couple of people, Evil, M Fridge, and Fletcher are both asking, how's your day been? Oh, it's been great, mate.
Beautiful.
How's yours been? We got anything popping up on there?
When is the big spoiler boy going on the 105?
Yeah.
Well, there's a few comments with that one. Lee English, when is the big spoiler boy going on the 105?
Comment down below what turbo you reckon to put on it.
Yeah.
A lot of guys run just the billet kind of factory.
Yeah, that or
Is it a CT26?
Yeah,
or
you can run a
something?
new internal, you can do the Garrett, or you can do the, what's the other one? The G Turbo.
Yeah, right.
The G Turbo big wheel. So we'll see what happens there.
Definitely. Whenever James is ready to do those mods, boost it up, we'll definitely be filming an episode on that and see what numbers we make, etc.
Someone says do a drag race. I think I'll lose that.
Yeah,
Definitely lose that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bit unfair. Maybe we can load me up with a heap of weight or something.
Yeah, let's try that.
Where are you planning on going next? Ooh, this year, obviously, I want to go to the Cape. Cape's one of those places that you have to do a certain time of year. So every kind of June, July, you got to basically be on it. And yeah, I think if we don't do it this year, you're going to have to wait another 12 months. So that's sort of my next big trip.
This year, for me, we're doing I want to do a later, like in August, and punch over to WA or up to Darwin where my better half's partner lives.
Yeah.
Partner, that's fucking weird. No, sorry.
Hang on, did I just see an eggplant walk past? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All right.
No, I want to do a WA trip because it looks beautiful. TJ went there and looked sick, and it just looks bloody amazing.
Go to WA.
So.
I will say it's nice, but it is my hometown, so it's kind of like, it's all
and
right,
we've always said the grass is always greener.
Yes, grass is always greener.
No matter
I love
where.
Queensland, but you guys are loving WA if you do want to go there.
Less
That
delay.
eggplant, if you want to know what's going on there, definitely watch this trip. There's a few funny things happening. I'm just going to leave it there, but there's some stuff going on. What else have we got on here?
What else we got?
What is it?
Black Bear Tyres Open Day 2021. Probably should do one, hey?
Yes, that was a really good event actually. COVID pending, obviously. We ran that event.
Oh,
and it
here's
went
a
really
good one. I just lost it. Scale or something or other. When is the 80 going to be ready?
Oh, 80 series. I wanted it ready for the Brisbane show, but that's not going to happen.
Partial ready.
So I'm going to try and get the engine in and a bit of the bodywork. Obviously, we're doing the panel truck, but I want to get it to the show kind of half built. So if you're going to the Brisbane 4x4 show, I am attending, and I will be taking the 80 and the Patrol, and they're both going to be whatever kind of stage they're at in the build process. Also, tickets, you need to get tickets for that show, and if you want to grab tickets, use code BNB21 because you have to get them online. Obviously, with COVID, they can sell out, so make sure you go on and grab them.
I've heard a heap of the T word, Tassie.
Tassie.
Tassie's been popping up
Because that's all I talk about. I just want to go to Tassie all the time. And
I want to go to
haven't
Tassie. It
been.
looks
I know.
freaking beautiful.
So that could be a trip for later in the year, maybe. I don't know when a good time of
And
year
someone
is
just
for that.
asked, how comfy is the rooftop tent?
James actually bought my old one, and I've gone for the new version of the Alley Cab because I think they're really good. Really easy setup, super comfy. But what I will say, the only change I did between the old one and the new one, I bought an air mattress for it. So the air mattress has a little topper on it, and it's just a lot more comfier, I reckon.
Yeah, so mine's comfy as that. Easy to put up, easy to set up, like it's simple as, but yeah, I want to put the egg crate stuff on top, just make it a little bit softer, but it's good.
Your mattress will get wet if you go camping in the rain. Let's all just put that out there because I don't know how you can fix that problem, but if you've got a rooftop tent and it pisses rain and you need to close it, you're closing the water inside the tent.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot you can do, but if you've got a solution, please let me know. Maybe some waterproofing, I don't know.
If you pack up, dry pack up, or you can get that spray on dry stuff so all the water
maybe
just
something
speeds
like
off. You know, there's a way.
All right, have a read through that. Look, I need to do a draw giveaway. Basically, last episode we had the iBuild challenge where I want to get one of you guys to come on an episode with me and work on the 80 series. So we ran the competition online. Ow! Oh, the bloody flies here. Big mate.
You got taste. You got.
We're getting roasted all day. Anyway, so I've thrown all the names into a Excel sheet here, and hopefully, if everything works, where are we? We've chosen. Oh, you've chosen the file. Hold on. So in here, how's the focus going? Desktop, Word document. Pick a random name. Here we go. So we've got the random winner for the R-Build competition. If this is you, send me a message. Advertisement. Dun, 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 dun. Winner is Bo Pantel from Clinton. So Bo, if you're watching, send me a message. Otherwise I'll try and hunt you down. I think from the details, oh yeah, I will have your address because it was all to do with the orders. There we go. Bo has won the competition. I hope you got on the spanners, mate. I did say it was a competition to come on an episode, but I really just needed some free labour, let's be honest. We've got to get the car running somehow.
Oh, definitely.
How are we looking with the comments there?
Oh, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. Challenges. What is something about challenges?
Trip with the 24/7 boys.
I get asked that every episode, and it would be amazing, but I don't know. That's not in my sort of ball to. What am I trying to say? That ball's not in my court to make that decision.
That's right. Well, what's next with your car? What's the plan?
The which one?
With the 80. What's happening with the 80? What's some little secrets you can let us in on?
Oh, I don't want to let away the main secret. We've got the panel truck.
A little bit.
We've got the FZ Turbo is happening currently. We've got a Garrett Turbo going on. Everything's at the machine shop, so it's getting close.
It's looking good.
I'm not going to give away this other secret.
Should be a big boosty boy.
Yeah, it'll be sick. I'm going for power again. Of course.
Yeah, it's not going to be a bully boy like your Patrol.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's asking why I don't go Barra. I don't know why. I mean, Barra is a very common conversion. I wanted to go something different. You know?
Yeah, but you could like a full built Barra, like 1,200 horsepower,
could have gone insane power.
Sequential clutch, like send it or go home.
Yep. Six-wheeler built, not bought. I don't think I'd build a six-wheeler.
Someone asked about what would you do in your next 12-volt system? Would you change anything different to what you got now?
Bigger battery slightly. I've only got 100 amp hour lithium, and it's borderline. I run 2 fridges. Any camera gear that needs charging, choose the juice a bit. And we did find going down south when it was raining and the solar wasn't happening.
That was hard.
Sometimes it wasn't keeping up. So
for those who don't know, if you run lithium, you've got a 100 amp hour battery. If you run lithium, you've got a genuine 100 amp hours of usage. But if you run the AGMs or any others, you've actually only got 50% of that charge. So if you've got a 120 AGM battery, you've technically only got 60 amp hours of power draw. So going lithium is a massive benefit, and you do pay the extra, but hey, it is worth it in the long run.
All right.
What do you got? Come to
Tassie.
There is so much Tassie
going on. We must have been talking
Single
about
chop on the 2.
Hold on. Were you going to get Skid Factory to help you with the build? I'm hoping yes. I really want to get Al to come out and come on. He's known as Turbo Yoda, so I'd love to him to come out and have a bit of work on the 80 series build with putting that motor together, because it is the first turbo I've dealt with, so it's a bit of a learning curve for me, but hopefully that'll be happening. Are you going to be at the WA 4x4 show? Hopefully. Obviously, COVID pending. Wow, there's some long ones there.
Whoa, we're getting big all of a sudden.
People asking for shout outs.
Oh, there's a lot
Go
of
look in the comments if you want a shout out, because there's people asking for it.
There's a lot of shout outs.
All right, we'll look back on the Instagram here.
Oh, here we go. Are stainless snorkels worth the money?
Oh, yeah, because they look sick.
Okay, aesthetics, they look effing sick.
Actually, 2 of them look sick. So
they
go
do
buy
look
2
pretty sick.
snorkels.
But I think if you're talking a diesel, you get that lot of that sucky noise.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, come to practicality. It is good, I reckon. I mean, it's a look thing, whether you go stainless or normal, but...
I prefer normal. It's quieter.
Yeah, they do suck a lot. I mean, I've been... The worst cars are Amaroks, man. I've been in Amarok V6. It just hurts your ears as you go. It's crazy.
We've got a question here. Next, chasing lines. That's your OG stuff. That's your good stuff.
I know. I don't know where to draw the line with calling a like this trip's New South Wales trip, but is it chasing lines? I'm not sure.
I think I held you back a bit. Like, this was my first trip in the FDE, and we're kind of like, let's just see what happens. Let's see how it goes. We didn't want to go too far where things break. Without being able to get out of there with that two-wheel drive. That's why it wasn't very much a road trip.
Yeah. I think big trip. I think like if you go to Tassie or the Cape, then it'll be another series of chasing lines. But I don't know. Trip episode's a trip episode. That's what I reckon. 80 stuff.
Custom 9-inch diff. Nah.
Oh, check out the Widowmaker in Coffs. We missed that in Coffs, but I have seen it before. Widowmaker is an insane track. I hadn't really had a lot of experience around the area, so we did do a couple of, what is it we did? Lionel was me.
Lionel's loop, it wasn't too bad. I was impressed with that. I didn't.
Yes.
Which I was impressed with. I was expecting to, you know, rear panel damage, but
a few CV clicks, but that's about it.
Yeah. But that was, we had that at DI when we went there. We had a few clicks through the right-hand CV, so I think we'll swap both of them out in the future just to save any sort of abnormalities there, so it should be good.
How are we for time? What's the time check out? I don't want to go too long. A lot of these YouTube lives. Yeah, we got a thing. Wrap it up soon.
What's that last name? Kai something or other. Says, shut up, Mark. Something or other. He's been asking for a lot of shout outs. So shut up, Mark.
Lot of shut up, Mark. Poor Mark. Junkyard build, please. I do have one. I have a junkyard build. Type in Wreckers Rescue. I did one in Adelaide. That was last year, but I would love to do another one. A few guys are asking about Sick Puppy 4x4, which was a question on the Instagram as well. They're in Townsville, which is like a long way from me, but I really do want to do some stuff with them. We're trying to come up with ideas. I had a sick idea to, I'm not going to tell you actually. That's going to, hopefully, we'll keep that on the down low, but if I ever get up that way, we'll definitely do some stuff with those boys.
Would you change anything in your canopy setup?
Oh man, probably. I mean, it's very old, like, it's simple, fridge, drawers, whatever. Like these new canopies have a lot of dividers and that, but I feel like you're kind of locked into the layout. Whereas mine's a bit more gutted and you can kind of move it around a bit more.
Just put stuff where you need it.
Yeah. So for now, it's pretty good, but down the track we could change it.
I think those, like I used to have a canopy, and those canopy setups are very particular to the individual person. Like how you camp and how long you camp for are very dependent on what you do.
Yep.
Like you see these people, you know, advertising what they want, and you go, yeah, it's good for, you know, a week or 2 days or 4 weeks. It all what you're after and how long you're going for, like with fridge space, cooking.
Exactly, yeah, it depends. Like it's changed a lot. I feel like mine's a bit of a weekender setup. This trip we were struggling for space a little bit, so we need to get some chairs that are a bit smaller, etc. We pretty wrap it up soon. I mean, the sun's going down beautifully. Do we want to pan around and have a look at the... There's a lovely ship going around there. We've got Jesus' sun beaming above us. And maybe some rain coming.
Sweet baby
I'm not
Jesus.
sure, yeah. So we were about to crack into hooking up a fire. So make sure, guys, if you enjoyed it, subscribe. Next week we are coming back with another episode of the build, hopefully. I've got a lot of editing to do, to be honest. I haven't got an episode ready for next week, but we'll be very close to doing that. We've got the Power Cruise video. Obviously, we had some dramas with Power Cruise. We won't go into that, but you'll see that on the episode. But the girls are getting hungry. We've got to cook some dinner.
Have a fire?
We do have a couple more days of filming on this trip. We will be having a fire. We've got to get the bugs getting bitten by Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. I'm just stalling because we got to pause this live stream. Are we done? Are we done?
Are we done?
Are we done?